Hi, Emmy, how are you?
I'm good, and you? How are you?
I'm great, thanks, and yourself. Okay, my first question to you is how did Romis Fashion House begin?
Okay. Um, First of all, we started in 2014. So me and my husband were selling clothes, like already made clothes, buying and reselling. So from there, our client were not happy because ladies, because most we were focused on ladies stuff. So a person can come and like the dress or a top or something, but the size was maybe small, maybe big. And
Mhm.
you see, we started to lose a lot of clients. Then because what
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you kind of froze there, so I couldn't hear what you were saying there.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I was saying
Mm-hmm.
we started by selling clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when we noticed that our client were not happy
Mm-hmm.
because you can be selling something nice, but with the size is not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The size can be big or decided to start
Mm-hmm.
from a small beginning. We say let's start and see what we can get from different demand from different clients. So it's
Mm-hmm.
how we started by advertising because Romis mean we combine our two names. So Ro is Roger, which is my husband,
Mm-hmm.
and me is me, so my surname. So we just combine our two names to create our brand, so that both of us we must be in. Then is how we started because from the first client that we make clothes, the person was happy, the size was perfect, and we say why not? Let's try and see where this thing can go with us. So I can say is how we started. That's how we started.
Okay. Who are the people that you look up to in the clothing space?
Uh, as I say, we started in 2014.
Okay.
So up to now, it's 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
And in that 11 years, there's a lot of designer,
Mm-hmm.
most local, that I
Mm-hmm.
work. So if I say that I must start naming them,
Mm-hmm.
my list gonna be endless. And I don't
Oh,
want to name few and leave. It's not gonna be good because I work with a lot. If I say a
okay.
lot, lot.
Oh, so you can't like give like so you can't give like the main ones, because I get what you're saying, but you
Yes.
can say like you can say a few and then just say, and then you can say that there are everyone else. You can just say the main ones, like the main inspirational one that really got you interested in the space and all that. That's what I mean.
Okay. First of all, I can say
Mm-hmm.
from because beside me starting my own business, I also work. I work for some bosses, you see, because you can't just start something without having
Mm-hmm.
experience, without having knowledge, without knowing what exactly South African ladies like. Because I was most focusing on ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So the first company where I work is this other mama. We were calling
Mm-hmm.
her Sister Bax.
Oh.
Yes. So she was very kind with me. I can say she helped me a lot by, I can say I get introduced in this business by her, by working for her is
Mm-hmm.
where I started. So it's someone that I can never forget in my life. You
Mm-hmm.
see, beside the one that I work with, like my own client. So that is the person that introduced me. That is the person that give me an opportunity to learn how to use those anti-scan machine, to know like some challenge that we get in this business. So I don't know if it's fine or you still want me to name some few that I work with.
No, that's
Or
fine. No,
it's
that's
fine.
fine. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So what have your highlights been so far?
Mm, okay. What I can say, I started this business, as I say, in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And from being a worker
Mm-hmm.
and start my own business, being like my own boss.
Mm-hmm.
So by being my own boss, mean I have to meet my own client and make some clothes for them,
Mm-hmm.
made an appointment with me, understand? Because
Mm-hmm.
before we can get people but going to the boss, but now the appointment that I was making, it was for me as a boss of a company. So their happiness was like a motivation for me,
Mm-hmm.
understand? And that motivation of making them happy, giving them what they want, especially I can say my first client, when they come, I wasn't sure. I was like in between. I was afraid, saying now is not my boss, it's not Sister Bass, it's not anyone, it's now me in front of my client. I have to give them. what they want. I have to prove them that I know. So I was in between. You get me, né? So
Mhm.
when I get that, when I met that appointment, they came, we discussed about everything, and I put all my experience from 2007 to 2014, 7 years experience. I say, here we go, Emmy, is either you win
Mm.
or you fail. And honestly, I focus on that order. And the result is you and me now
Mm.
talking on YouTube.
Wow.
Meaning, I win that time in 2014 because it's 11 years now.
Hmm.
And the result of 11 years is me and you sitting on YouTube talking about my business.
Yeah,
So I can
that's
say, yeah,
yeah, that's amazing. But
yeah,
so can you tell me about some lowlights if there've been any?
yeah. In this business, ne,
Hmm.
the most difficult part is the wakers.
Mm.
Wakers, most of the wakers, I'm sorry if I can say it, because I was also a waker.
Mm.
Most of the waker are unprofessional,
Mm.
you know, because we do have machinists, we have seamstress, we have tailor. So, like me, what I'm doing I'm customizing. Some people are sending me sketch, some people just send me picture, or they bring their own sample, or they can even bring 3 pictures. They say, Amy, we need you to mix this and create one style. So you must have a strong team
Mm.
to work with you. And if you go on social media, you put your post, you say that no, I'm looking for a tailor, I'm looking for someone who knows how to use a tape measure. You'll see that you get many call, yeah, we are tailor, we can do this. But when they come for interview, you end up out of 10, maybe one person fit the demand. So that is a bit hard
Mm.
in this business. And the second thing, it's some clients also.
Mm.
Like us, we are most working with mass production. And when we do that, we normally start with the deposit because we can't start your job without deposit.
Mm.
They will pay a deposit. We start their job. We make the first sample. They come and approve it. Oh, okay, go, Amy, you can go ahead. We go ahead. We start because I'm open with my client. When I
Mm.
do your order, you're welcome to come anytime, like to check the progress of your work. So you'll see when they see that you already push a bit, they will come. No, Amy, in 1 week, I'm gonna have a photo shoot.
Mm.
So I need, let's say, 3 or 5 size because I got 3 different model, like small, medium, large, or extra small, large. It depends. And if the person is like producing 5 style, you see, so out of 5 style, the person asks you, let's say, 3 size per style. Being innocent, you will end up giving maybe 20 or 25 garments.
Mm.
You give for the photo shoot, you will see, they will send you picture that they are doing their photo shoots and everything. But you know what happened after? You will end up seeing that the clothes that they ask you or they ask me, for a photo shoot was exactly the amount of money they pay for a deposit, meaning everything remains for you. They won't come again. And in that case, you have to pay your waiter.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of thing that you need to cover, and you say no. Maybe with this deposit, I have to buy thread. I have to buy the thing, the accessory that I need for the job to be done, and my benefit, my profit is that remaining balance, and you'll end up not getting the balance. So you just work for them. They took the clothes. So if I say that I must show you the clothes that I have here, you will believe me. A lot of clothes, because they just pay you a deposit, gone.
Hmm.
You see, those are some low light that we are facing in this business. I don't know for me, I don't know for other people what they are
Hmm.
facing, because each person got his own experience. But on my side, so
Hmm.
seeing that, we end up changing our policy. No
Hmm.
more to happen for a photo shoot. If you need your photo shoot, we make a dress according to your model size. You
Hmm.
see, if you need five, no problem. We give you five clothes, different style, but no more than two. No, because we learn every day. We
Hmm.
learn
Of course.
every day. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are your plans for this year and beyond?
Mm, this year, the year just began.
Hmm. Hmm. Of course, yeah.
So I was thinking, with all my experience,
Mm-hmm.
I was willing to share my knowledge and my skill. Uh, I was willing to share my knowledge and my skill with young people and women, because sometimes there are ladies or there are some women that they are mother, some mother. They came to me and say, "No, Emmy, we need you to do some alteration for us." Then when you will see that alteration, you know it's what? You see a button that pop out, and she wants you to stitch it for her. But if I go to most of the houses, you will find that there is a first kit aid. Understand? If you get injured, you know that you have some alcohol, you have some to prevent before you go to the hospital or clinic. But why our mother, they don't have first kit in their house? Why our young people, if something, even something torn, they have to run to Emmy? They must learn, they must know that if it's something small, I can do it by myself. If I see that it's becoming big, then I can run to Emmy to ask for some help. So for this year, I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of sharing what I also learned, because I also learned a lot here in South Africa.
Hmm.
I get more experience here, skill, because I work with different bosses before I start
Hmm.
my own business. Why not sharing?
Hmm.
Why not going to some school and ask even for 20 minutes or 25 minutes to show young people how to use to thread at least the end needle, how to stitch something small, how to put your button when it's pop out. So it's something that I'm thinking to do this year. It's something that it's really sitting in my mind,
Hmm.
but we're still in the beginning of the year.
Hmm.
We are
Hmm.
trying to raise everything.
Oh, okay. Emmy, finally, what are your words of inspiration for upcoming, for people that may be interested in joining the clothes space?
Mm, you know what I can tell them?
Mm-hmm.
What I can tell everyone who needs
Mm-hmm.
to join this industry, so
Mm-hmm.
they must know that this industry is like a bush. Understand? So, as a bush, as designer or the new designer that needs to enter the bush, they must know that they are like, I can say they are hunter. You understand? Because when you enter the bush, you don't
Hmm.
know
Oh, hi. You were mentioning about entering the bush. I didn't hear anything after that. Yeah.
you know the bush, ne? You know the
Mm-hmm.
bush.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
enter the bush. You don't know what is happening there.
Okay,
Because
okay,
you understand what I'm trying
okay,
to say. Okay, let me
okay,
say it in another way.
okay.
Let's say you are a foreigner, you leave your country. You
Mm-hmm.
say, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to stay in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you don't know English, you don't have
Mm-hmm.
any relative there in South Africa,
Mm-hmm.
but you
Mm-hmm.
just decide to say, I'm going there. I need to
Mm-hmm.
go and try. So if you are not prepared,
Mm-hmm.
you can't spend your money to travel to South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
You must be prepared, is what I'm trying to say. You must be prepared. You must know that in this industry that I'm going, there are different people that I will meet there. Some clients are very difficult. When they come, they don't check the outside of the garment, they turn the inside, is what I notice here in South Africa. They don't check the outside. They know that the inside, that is the quality. Because when inside is neat, when inside of the garment is clean, outside it's gonna be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will tell them is to be strongly
Mm-hmm.
strong. So they must have a strong mind first,
Mm-hmm.
tenacity.
Mm-hmm.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
After that, I can head professionalism. You must know what you want. You must know in what I'm focusing. Don't be like you touch here, you touch here, you touch. No. Start, follow first one line. When you get in front, you will see that that line start now opening some opportunity for you. You see what I can say? It's nice. Welcome them. They are welcome to the house. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks so much for your time, Emmy, and hope to catch you again in the future.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate.
You're most welcome.
Okay.